Hey everyone! Ready for a deep dive into social media marketing?
Always ready.
We're looking at decoding the social media maze today.
Yeah, a great source for this deep dive.
Definitely. And whether you're prepping for a presentation or just curious about what's new in this world,
It changes so fast.
I think this is going to be fascinating.
Thanks for sure.
So what jumped out at you from this source?
Well, I thought it was interesting how it reframes social media.
Yeah, so.
We all know it's about connecting,
Right.
but this source goes deeper, really highlighting its power.
Ooh.
Like a dynamic marketplace and a branding tool.
So not just posting funny cat videos anymore.
Exactly. It's so much more than that. Businesses are using social media for everything.
Everything. Like what?
Building brand awareness, generating leads,
Oh.
making sales, customer service,
Wow.
even market research.
That's incredible. It really is a Swiss Army knife for marketing.
I know, right?
But with so many platforms out there, where do
Yeah.
you even begin?
That's where it gets interesting.
Okay, tell me more. This source really emphasizes ditching the one-size-fits-all approach.
Really?
Yeah, each platform has its own DNA.
So no more copying and pasting the same post everywhere.
Definitely not.
Interesting.
Let's start with Facebook. It's still a giant,
Right?
but its strength is in community building, targeted ads, different content formats. But the source stresses you have to understand Facebook's algorithm.
Algorithm. Sounds scary.
Well, think of it as the gatekeeper for your content.
Gatekeepers.
Yeah, it's always changing, but basically it prioritizes content based on engagement, relationships.
So the more people interact with your posts.
Exactly. The more likely others are to see them.
So it's not enough to just post and hope for the best.
Nope, gotta encourage interaction.
Makes sense.
Now, Instagram's totally different.
How so?
It's all about the visual.
What rate pictures and videos?
Short, engaging videos, and hashtags are key here.
Hashtags. Those words with the hashtag.
Right, they're like keywords. Help people find your content.
So if you're posting a pasta recipe, you'd use hashtag pasta, hashtag Italian food.
Exactly. It's like a filing system for social media.
Got it.
And the right hashtags can really boost your visibility.
Okay, what about Twitter? Is it still all about what you had for breakfast?
Not quite.
Okay.
It's still good for quick updates, but its strength is in conversations
Oh,
and customer service. Real-time stuff.
well, I see.
Show your brand's personality. Respond to people directly.
So it's like a public forum for brands.
Exactly. But it's fast-paced.
How so?
Trends come and go quickly. Got to be ready to jump in.
Like a cocktail party of social media.
Exactly. Quick, engaging, ready to mingle.
Love that analogy. Okay, can't forget LinkedIn,
Definitely.
the more professional platform.
Absolutely. This is where B2B marketing shines.
Interesting.
The source describes it as your digital resume. For businesses, too.
Okay.
Content should be polished, professional, show your expertise.
So no funny cat videos there.
Probably not. Think thought leadership articles, industry insights, company updates, job postings.
Yeah.
You want to look credible and authoritative in your industry.
Okay, now what about TikTok? That's the one making waves lately.
Right. It's shaking things up for sure.
What's the deal with that?
Well, creativity, authenticity, entertainment. That's what matters there.
Okay.
But it's not just about posting any video.
So what's the key?
Understanding trends, grabbing attention quickly,
Uh-huh.
using music and sound effectively.
Because people have short attention spans.
Exactly. And the algorithm favors videos people watch all the way through.
Wow, it's a lot to take in. We've got Facebook with its algorithm, Instagram with its visuals, Twitter with its conversations, LinkedIn with its networking, and TikTok with its short videos.
It's overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
But there's good news.
Oh, tell me.
Remember those scheduling tools?
Yeah.
That's the secret weapon. They can be lifesavers.
You mean there's a way to manage all this chaos?
You got it.
I'm all ears.
They're amazing for managing multiple platforms and
Yeah.
staying organized.
I always thought those were just for big companies.
Yeah, not at all. This source says they're for anyone. Solopreneurs, small businesses, anyone.
Yeah.
Think of them like your personal social media assistant.
Oh, interesting. So what can they actually do?
The first, they save you so much time.
Time.
Yeah, instead of logging in and out of everything, you can plan your content in advance.
Plan in advance.
Yeah. You could sit down for a couple hours a week,
Uh-huh.
batch create your posts, and then the tool just posts them automatically.
Wow, that would be amazing. No more last-minute scrambling.
Right. You're not glued to your phone all day.
That sounds like a dream.
And it's not just about time management.
Oh, what else?
The source also talks about consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah, posting regularly keeps your audience engaged.
Makes sense.
And scheduling tools help you do that without posting manually every day.
So it's like setting your social media on autopilot.
Kinda. But you're still the one creating the content.
Right, right.
It's about finding a balance,
Mhm.
Automation and authenticity.
I see, I see. The source also mentioned a visual content calendar.
Yes. A lot of tools have that.
What is that?
It's like a roadmap for your strategy. You see everything at a glance.
Hmm.
You can see what's going out when, spot any gaps, make adjustments.
Oh, I like that. Helps you stay organized.
Definitely. And here's another cool thing, analytics.
Analytics,
Yeah.
like numbers.
Yeah, most tools have dashboards that track your post's performance.
So you can see what's working, what's not.
Exactly. It's all about data-driven decisions.
No more guessing games.
Right. You can see what people like, what they share, what gets comments.
Wow, so helpful.
Imagine seeing which posts get the most engagement, and then you can just make more like that.
That would be so smart.
It is. And some tools even help with team collaboration.
Oh.
Yeah. If you've got multiple people working on your social media,
We do.
you can assign roles, make sure everyone's on the same page.
So no more emailing drafts back and forth.
Exactly. It's all about efficiency.
Okay, I'm convinced. What are some of these tools?
Well, the source mentioned Buffer, Hootsuite,
I've heard of those.
Sprout Social, and Later.
Yeah.
They all have different features, different prices, so do some research.
I will.
Find the one that fits your needs.
Good advice. And this deep dive's not just about theory.
Right.
The source also talks about practical application.
Absolutely. It's about bridging the gap between knowledge and action.
Uh-huh.
Using case studies, simulations, analyzing successful campaigns.
So we need to look at real-world examples.
Yeah. See what works and why, then apply that to your own strategy.
Like learning basketball.
Exactly. You can read all the books, but you got to get on the court.
Makes sense. Now, the source also talked about continuous learning.
Oh, that's so important.
Right. Because social media is always changing.
It is. New platforms pop up, algorithms change, trends shift.
So how do we keep up?
Well, the source says, stay up to date.
On what?
Industry news, blogs, there's tons of info out there.
Should we follow industry leaders on social media?
Definitely. They share great insights.
Okay, what about experimenting?
Absolutely. The source encourages that.
Trying new things?
Yeah. Analyze the results, adjust your strategy.
So it's okay to make mistakes.
Of course. Mistakes are learning opportunities.
Good point.
Just analyze what went wrong, learn from it.
Okay, we've covered a lot today, why social media matters.
Uh-huh.
Platform-specific strategies, scheduling tools, continuous learning.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But before we wrap up, there's one last thought I want to leave you with.
Okay, go ahead.
It's kind of crazy to think about all these new platforms popping up.
Yeah.
What's the next big thing going to be?
It's hard to say, like trying to predict the next viral trend.
I know, right? One day it's all about some dance craze and then poof, gone.
It's part of the fun, though. Keeps things interesting.
Definitely. Keeps us on our toes.
Social media is like a living thing, always changing.
Always something new to learn.
Exactly. And that's where you come in.
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah, you listening to this deep dive.
Oh.
What platform or trend are you most curious about?
That's a good question.
What do you think is going to change the game next?
It really makes you think beyond what we've talked about today. It's
Yeah.
an ongoing conversation.
It is.
Got to keep our eyes open.
Absolutely.
See what's coming next.
So this deep dive has given you a good foundation,
It has.
but the learning never stops.
True.
Stay curious, stay informed, keep experimenting.
Great advice. And remember, if you ever get lost in the social media maze,
Happens to the best of us.
there's always a new deep dive waiting for you,
Absolutely.
ready to guide you through the chaos.
Happy posting, everyone.
And may your engagement rates skyrocket.